Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the vintage story run. So last episode we finally finished the shelter we were working on. It did take quite a lot of work, but we've basically got on there. There does need to be a little touch up on the roof with adding some trimmings. I thought that was a temporal storm for a moment. Yeah, that needs to be done. But I did manage to finally find enough copper pieces, or nuggets, right at the end of last episode. That was the purpose of the journey. I am actually going to continue heading to where I had planned, as I would still like to know where more copper is, as I'm gonna need quite a bit more than what I've managed to locate so far. I'm just trying to gather decent supplies of berries before I actually get there. I'm actually seeing, now that I'm closer as well, there's a way to go through that isn't really that bad terrain. I couldn't see it beforehand. Right, it looks safe for the moment. I'm gonna quickly swap this about. Might as well grab sticks while I'm out here, because you'll never need enough of those. I mean, you'll never have enough of those. I'm gonna see if there's a little bit around the limestone area first. One, as it's closer, and two, it's better to have more than I need. Okay, it doesn't look like the limestone area is very big then, because it changed to sandstone quite quickly. And it looks like it quickly changed from the mountain as well. Right, and then I'll keep looping out from here. Could potentially be a bear here. Okay, this certainly looks promising. Actually, I might do this as a red, just because it's quite a bit further. And it means that I will actually bother coming back here. On foot, I'd rather not, because I'm lazy. But if it's on an elk, then I guess I wouldn't mind. Okay, that is promising. I'll probably have to deal with him first anyway. Might as well. Oh no. I'm probably gonna go quite far off course now. But it's fine because I don't want to die. Oh well. I ended up going the wrong way slightly. Oh damn. I don't want to go that way around it. Alright, hopefully the bear's not right around the corner. It's too deep. I don't want to fight. I'm so confused. Somehow I'm going even more to the left than I was intending, to the right than I was intending to. Which means those are actually the small-ish hills I was thinking they were. God damn it. How far around is it? Yeah, I'm going this way. Ah! Okay, so follow it around to where the lake is and then go right. That looks fairly promising. Don't like the shiver though. Come on. I don't know how I couldn't hit him from there. Hello, stone. Not stone, knife. Limestone is too brittle. I'll just try and mark it from here. If I do this, I can heal back a little bit. Am I heading the right way? Yeah. Now I'm here though, this valley is actually quite a bit bigger than I thought it was. Okay, there's way too many mushrooms here to not take some. I can't eat that. Oh yeah, all that forage food I got in like episode 2 or 3 I said would only last like 2 or 3 days. I mean, I have been supplementing it like with little bits every so often, but I feel like by itself that would have still lasted like 6 or 7 days. Okay, I'm a bit concerned with how many of these are breaking and not dropping anything. Alright, I need to go back this way or I'm gonna miss the turn. Now I'm here, I kinda wanna move it. I'm not gonna lie. What a pretty area. It's not close enough to the ocean though. I mean, I guess I could make like a port somewhere. I'll see how I feel. If I had an elk to like ride back and forth, I guess like it would definitely be doable. While I'm here, I'll try and mark off resources and see what's worth it. Okay. It seems like they actually had deep in quite a few areas. I'm gonna mark this off in general as a red. And then there's clay here. There's obviously all the caves in the mountain as well. I've seen at least 3 or 4 so far, so I won't really forget those. There's another cave here. I like the area, so I'm going to be kind of biased with my rankings of specific caves. That one really could have been a black, but I decided to go blue because it looked like it went slightly deeper than I thought it would, but I am being biased because I like the area. Who are you? I found him, that was it, treasure hunter. And there's the presence of a treasure hunter, like right on the doorstep. That was nearly an accident. Okay, there's all that. And then there could potentially be a wealth of copper in this area. I'm liking the lack of wild animals as well. Wolves and bears. I wouldn't mind for some actual less threatening animals. Although, to be fair, I guess all of them can kill you. I nearly died to a goat before. It was really funny. I attacked it and I wasn't expecting it to fight back. So it took me off guard and got in a second hit. And then I also panicked really bad and fell like quite a distance. I got away with like 1 HP. So I've resolved to be a lot more careful around basically every animal in this game now. Right, the only thing I can say I don't like about this area is there's too much foliage in the stone area, like at the start. Obviously if there's no bears here that's fine, or wolves, but it makes it really difficult to tell. I couldn't see any from up there though. Not sure if that goes down or not, but I don't want to go down there and check, so I just mark it. That's good, there was another way out. Damn, some of the flint looks darker than others, and it's making me like really excited whenever I see it, because I keep thinking it's coal. Guess it won't be that easy though. I've only seen a black coal deposit on the surface once. And that I played like probably 150 hours in this game. I have seen maybe 5 or 6 brown coal deposits, but they're nowhere near as efficient. It's still a lot better than nothing though, I guess. Hopefully there are no wild animals, because this is honestly really bad timing for this dust storm. It does break every so often though, it seems. If I head this way to the hills, it might not be as bad. I think it's mostly worse in sandy areas. Nothing there. There's definitely got to be at least one copper around here somewhere. I think that leads to the same cave. Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm gonna do that as a red, because I'm pretty sure that goes straight down to tier 4. Because those are fairly close to the red one, I'll put them as black, because they might join up, and that would make the tags meaningless. Well, there's some. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more if I have a look around. Alright, so far the only downsides are looking like a fair bit of shrubbery and lack of animals. But to be fair, the only animal that we had any chance of getting so far has been chickens. And I have to transport those anyway. So that's something I would have had to deal with, but regardless, so I can tick that off. And then other than that, maybe slight lack of forageables. But it's not that hard an area to get in and out of, which I was originally thinking it would be. I mean, either way, I definitely won't be moving here for at least probably like a dozen episodes. I need to get set up, and I need to figure out what I want to do. I think by the point where I want to start, like, properly farming is the point I'll move at, but I should probably get a small farm down first. Okay, so there's 2 bears. Surface copper is somewhat lacking, but it seems to be fairly common under the surface. So I can't say it's not rich in copper until I've at least checked out a few of the caves in their entirety, or at least down to like tier 3 territory. I think the biggest concern right now, though, is definitely the temporal storm. Because that has to be approaching, like, very soon. Like, there's no way it's not. I feel like it's about 5 days away. I could use... Nah, that's kind of... Man. I just thought, like, the corner of the dirt, like, the shadow was a bear. I'm way too on edge. But yeah, I feel like... What was I talking about? I'm distracting myself, like, really badly now. That's within, like, running distance. To be fair, chickens aren't the hard one, it's... rabbits. I might not even bother with those, if I'm being honest. Like, apparently the male to female ratio is, like, stupid high. Like, you never find females. I tried to catch about a dozen rabbits, and they were all male. Like, in one of my other worlds, I just gave up. I know I could, set traps, but I need to know where they're common, and plus the traps would take a long time to actually grow to the point where I'd start trapping them. Need to come towards the river a bit more. Lake. Okay. It's not the worst. Hello. I'll probably notice that when I come this way for the copper. Well, it's about that time. Gonna end here. thanks again for watching. If you are enjoying the series so far, please consider liking the video and potentially subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot and lets me know you enjoy the content I produce. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.